Okay, children, now we again going to discuss in organic chemistry IUPAC nomenclature. So the lesson that we are going to start now is IUPAC nomenclature. Right. Now, what is this IUPAC nomenclature? In this IUPAC nomenclature, we discuss a systemic manner how a scientific name is given or chemical name is given for the compound. There are a set of rules and the regulations set up by an organization known as IUPAC. IUPAC, that is, stands for International Union for Pure and Applied Chemistry. International Union for Pure and Applied Chemistry, that is IUPAC, the organization which set up the rules and regulations in the case of giving names for the organic compounds. Now, see this one. When I concern, they have introduced set of rules. What are the rules? I have given some of these rules, not all. Some of the important rules are there. The first rule is find the longest carbon chain. So you have to find, you have to count and find the longest carbon atom chain. The second one, give the numbers in a way that branch or functional group gain the lowest number. Give the numbers in a way that branch or functional group gain the lowest number. Third one, if you see CH3 group, it is named as methyl. If you see CH3CH2 group, it is known as ethyl. That is also written as C2H5 group. Right. And the next one, Cl is called chloro, Br called bromo, I called iodine, and between the number and letter, there is a dash like this way. Between two numbers, there should be a comma, and sorry, uh, alphabetical order is given priority. So these are set of rules that we have to follow when we are giving names for the organic compounds. Now you don't need to buy hard these rules. We see that how these rules are used in the case of naming organic compound. We see that how we use these rules in the case of naming organic compounds. Now, if you notice this one now, I will take 4 carbon atom example. There are 4 carbon atoms, and you see that each carbon need to have 4 bonds. So in a way that each carbon has 4 bonds, I will add hydrogen atom. So it is carbon-carbon single bond. Carbon-carbon single bonds are there in alkanes. They are in alkanes. Alkanes finish their name with the suffix "ane". Carbon-carbon single bonds are there in alkane. Alkane finish their name with the suffix "ane". So the name should be end with "ane". How many carbon here? 1, 2, 3, 4 means meth, eth, prop, but. So butane, butane, butane. Right. Now I will make a little modification in the above one and try to give the new name. We'll make a small change to that. 1 carbon, 2 carbon, 3 carbon, 4 carbon. And for this one, I'll add bromine, right? And in here, hydrogen, hydrogen, hydrogen. We put a hydrogen or something else, some other branches, in a way that carbon always gain 4 bonds. So this carbon has 4 bonds like this way. So now you remember the rules. Find the longest carbon chain. So I said 1, 2, 3, 4. Right. And give the numbers in a way the branch or the functional group gain the lowest number. Here my branch or functional group is BR. So I have to give the lowest number to BR. I have to give the lowest number to the BR. If I count in this way, this is number 1, this is number 2, number 3, and number 4. If I count from left to right, bromine get number 3. But if I count from right to left, number 1 carbon, number 2 carbon, number 3 carbon, number 4 carbon. So this way bromine get the low number. So I reject the first method of numbering. So I write it like this. Now I want to say that the second carbon has bromine. How can I say second carbon has a bromine? 2 dash bromo. Right? You remember? There's a rule between the number and letter. There's a dash. 2 bromo, totally 4 carbon atom. But is an alkane, so name finish with the N. Right. Okay. Now this is my second example. Now I will make another little modification for this one. 4 carbon atom chain. We will make a small changes and see how the name comes. 4 carbon atom yet. Right. Now I put here CH3. CH3 is a branch. Hydrogen, hydrogen, hydrogen. This carbon has 4 bonds. Hydrogen. In this way, we can complete. So now you remember, we have to give the numbers in a way that this CH3 gains the lowest number. CH3 gains the lowest number. How? This is number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4. Right? So the second one has CH3 group. So we call what? 2 dash methyl. 2 methyl. CH3 group is named as methyl. 2 methyl, totally 4 carbon. How do we say that? But is an alkane. So how do we say that? 2 methyl butane. So that is how we give the name. Right. Now I will make another little change for this one. I will erase 2 these branches. I will add the same thing to the 2 branches to the same carbons. 2 branches to the same carbon. How can I say this one? Number 1 carbon, number 2 carbon, number 3 carbon, number 4 carbon. So second carbon has bromine 2 times. Second carbon has bromine 2 times. How do we say that? 2, comma, 2 dash. When something 2 times, we say di. When something 3 times there, we call tri. 4 times tetra. So here the bromine, this carbon has bromine 2 times. Which carbon has bromine 2 times? Second carbon. From that side, second carbon has bromine 2 times. So 2 comma 2 dash. 2 times means di. What is there 2 times? Bromine. Dibromo. So totally 4 carbon. Butane. 2 comma 2 dash. Dibromobutane. Right. Then I will make another little change to this one, right? See, so we will go to this one now. Here this hydrogen is erased, so I'll put a new branch CH3. So I have to give the numbers in a way that branch or the functional group gain the lowest number. Before that, I have to count the number of carbon atom. See the way I count. 1, 2, up. 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that is not the longest. See, 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah, that is the longest. So this will be branch. Either this branch or this branch should be given the lowest number. Bromine is starting from the letter B very early in the alphabetical order, the letter B. So we give the priority for that side. Because this is methyl, M. This is bromo, B. B letter comes first in alphabet. So that is another reason why we give the priority for that side. Right. So we say second carbon has bromine. How do we see that? 2 dash bromo dash. Third carbon has CH3 or methyl. How do we say that? 3 dash methyl. Totally, how many carbon? 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 carbon built. It's an alkane, right? So how do we say alkane? Butane. 2 bromo 3 methyl butane. So that is the name given. Now we will make it again little complex. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right. And here you see, as I showed here earlier, bromine, right? And hydrogen, 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 hydrogen. And here CH3. And here chlorine. And here what is there? Bromine, Br. Here Cl. And H, H, H. So we give the numbers. Now we can give the number 1, 2, 3, 4. Second carbon has bromine. How do you see that? 2 dash bromo. Third carbon has chlorine. After B, C, chlorine. For C comes 3 chlor. Right. Then again, I don't have the space there, so I write this way. Third carbon has methyl. 3 methyl. 3 methyl. Totally 4 carbon. 4 carbon called but. And butane. 2 bromo, 3 chloro, 3 methyl butane. That's the way we give the name for that. Now, we go to the example with 5 carbon atoms. We go to example with 5 carbon atoms. How we deal with that when there are 5 carbon atoms. See that? All right. It is like this way. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 carbon atoms. I can draw that hydrogen atoms. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12. So this is 5 carbon. So pent is an alkane. So pentane. Right. We'll make a small change here now. 1, 2. So we will make a small change here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 5 carbon atoms. I'll put here bromine. And I'll put here chlorine. Right. And I'll put here CH3. Right. So we try to give the name for this. First, we have to complete these 4 bonds by adding hydrogen to these places like this way. So now you know there's a rule called alphabetical order. So we have to give the priority for the alphabetical order. That means bromo first, next chloro, the next methyl. Right. See, I have to give the numbers. Number 1 carbon, number 2 carbon, number 3, number 4, and number 5 carbon. Right. Now, how can I give a name for this one? I want to say second carbon has bromine. How do you see that? 2 dash bromo. And the first carbon has chlorine. 1 dash chloro. See the alphabetical order. B letter thing right first, next the C letter thing. Right. And the next dash 3 dash methyl. Third carbon has methyl. Methyl, 3 methyl. Right? 3 methyl, 3 methyl. Totally how many carbon? 5. We call it is pen. A 2 bromo, 1 chloro, 3 methyl pentane. That is the name. Right. That is the name. So now I will make a little change again in this one and we see how to name that. Right. I will erase here and I will add CH3 here. Right. Now the name should be changed, right? So I will erase this one. Right. See that? This is a branch and this is also a branch and this is another branch. So I want to say that I want to say first carbon has chlorine. How you say that? 1 dash chloro. Second and third. Second has methyl, third also has methyl. You see that? Second has methyl, third also has methyl. So second and third both has methyl 2 times. Second and third both have methyl 2 times. How do we see that? 2, 3. Second and third has methyl 2 times. 2 times di. What is there 2 times? Methyl group, CH3 group. Dimethyl. 2, 3 dimethyl. Totally how many carbon? 10. So pentane. Right. So that is the way we give the names for this compound. Right. Now I will go to naming of these alkenes. Right. Now I will go naming of these alkenes. Right. So then alkenes, when I concern alkenes, alkenes also name in the same manner, but their name is end with "-ine" suffix. You learned that last week. They name their, they finish their name with the "-ine". For an example, carbon, carbon double bond, H. You go this one, right? See, carbon, carbon double bond, here chlorine. No, we can see here hydrogen, 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 hydrogen. This time, how many carbon? 2. 1, 2. 2 carbon, H, double bond, E. So, ethene. The name is ethene. Very easy. Now, I will concern a change. Br is added here. So if I add Br there, now how can I name? I have to give the numbers in a way that now bromine get the lowest number because that's the branch. So bromine has to get the lowest number, number 1. This is number 2. Right. So I want to say first carbon has bromine. See, first carbon has bromine. How do you say? 1 dash brom. Right. Totally 2 carbon. How do you say? Eth. Right. There's a double bond. How do you say double bond? E. 1 bromo ethene. 1 bromo ethene. That is the name. Right. I will make another change. See, I will add bromine to this place also. I will add bromine to that place also. See, so the name will be changed. Right? So bromine 2 times. Right? How can I name this? This time, first carbon has bromine, second carbon has bromine, so 2 times bromine. So I will say 1, comma 2 dash dibromo. Dibromo, 2 carbon is eth in ethene. 1, comma 2 dash dibromo ethene. Right. Then this is the next thing is I will make another change. Right. Here I put CH3, right? And this side also I add CH3, right? Then this one, right? Now you see, I want to give the numbers in a way. First of all, I have to count the longest carbon chain, right? My first duty is counting the longest carbon chain. See, 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is our longer chain. This is our longer chain. Clear? And there are 2 bromine. They are branches. So I want to say that I want to give the numbers. Number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4. So second has bromine, third has bromine. How do you see that? 2, comma 3 dash dibromo. 2 times bromine. Dibromo. Totally how many carbon? 4 carbon. 4 carbon is but. Now very important. Where you see double bond? Can you see the double bond in the first carbon? No. Can you see the double bond first time in the second carbon? Yes. So since you see the double bond in the second carbon first, so say but 2-ene. That's how we say that double bond is there in the second carbon. 2, comma 3 di means second and third has 2 times. Bromo means bromine. 2-ene. What is 2-ene? 2-ene means double bond meet in the second carbon first. Right. Right. Then, sorry. Now we concern another one. Things like that. You see this way. Now 1 carbon, 2 carbon, 3 carbon, 4 carbon. I put a double bond here. So now this carbon has 4 bonds. This is 3, 1 vacancy for hydrogen. This has 2 vacancies. This has 3 vacancies. So this is number 1 carbon, number 2 carbon, number 3 carbon, number 4. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4 carbon is there, yes. Then where I see the double bond first, the number 1 carbon double bond is, so we say but 1-ene, but 1-ene, right. Another one, 1, 2, 3, 4. I put here double bond. This is the place for the double bond. Now this one is I call this is but. First, second carbon has a double bond first time. So BO2E, BO2E, right. Then that is how we name the alkenes. Now we see how we give the names for alcohols. Now children, there's another homologous series that is called alcohol. Alcohols finish their name with the suffix "ol". Alcohol has a functional group. So all the alcohols must have OH group. Right. See this one. The simplest alcohol in this world is one carbon alcohol. The simplest alcohol in this world is one carbon alcohol. So one carbon methane. Alcohol finish name with the ol. Right? One carbon is methane. Alcohol finish their name with ol. Methane ol. Methanol. Okay. I go next one. Two carbon thing. Two carbon thing. This way, two carbon thing. Two carbon is called ethane. OH seen. So ethane or ethanol. Right. Okay. Now I got next one. Three carbon thing. One, two, three. OH. This way. Three carbon prop or propane. Propane or propanol. Right. Then the four carbon butanol, hexanol, heptanol, like okay. Now we will make a little changes. Right. Now I have one, two, three, four carbon here. There are four carbon. Now I put double bond to this place, so OH to this place, and then I want to name this alcohol. Now I want to name this alcohol. How can I give the name for this alcohol? That will be like this way. Okay. You can see four carbon there. Four carbon is called but. So we call but or butan. Butan. Where the OH is there? Second carbon. See? 2, 3, 4. Second carbon has OH. How do we see that? Butan 2 all. We say butan 2 all. Right. What about this one? 2, 3, 4. Right. This thing OH is here. H, 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 H. So now you can see here. Is that butan 3 or 1, 2, 3? No, it is not like that. Because you have to count from the other side. If you count from the other side, oh, second carbon has OH. Third. So the same name like butan 2 is coming because totally 4 carbon, second carbon has OH, then butan 2. Right. Likewise, pentan 1 ol, pentan 2 ol, pentan 3 ol, likewise the things are coming. So that is what the IUPAC nomenclature of the organic compound. Now we will meet with another video with the very difficult part, isomerism. Until then, we'll stop. Thank you very much.